Hi everyone and welcome to today's session. Today we will be looking at Toulmin's model argument, and this is named after Stephen Toulmin, who is a philosopher and who came up with the Toulmin model argument that we still use till today. The Toulmin model argument is amazing. We can use it as we are analyzing our own arguments. So if we are working on an argument that we need to write up, or if we are reading an argument and want to make sure that it is valid. So for Toulmin's model argument, we follow six elements for analyzing and presenting arguments, and we're going to go over them right now. So according to Toulmin, every single argument needs a claim. This claim is a statement of opinion that the author is asking his or her audience to accept as true. I'm going to give you an example to make this a little bit easier for you to understand. So let's say the claim is, my girlfriend is cheating on me. According to Toulmin, just having this statement or this claim is not enough. We cannot just state it and expect people to accept it and believe it. Normally, whenever we hear such a claim, we usually immediately take it at face value and we accept it as is, and we sympathize with the person who's saying it. So we hear somebody say, my girlfriend is cheating on me, and then we go, oh, I'm so sorry you're going through this. This is so sad. She doesn't know what she's doing, etc., etc., which means that we have accepted it as a fact, right? Because he's saying that his girlfriend is cheating on him, this means that it must be true. Toulmin says, it doesn't work that way. Every single claim has to have grounds, right? So the grounds are the facts or the data or reasoning upon which this claim is based. So essentially the grounds are the facts that make up the case for the claim. If my claim is my girlfriend is cheating on me, the grounds would be, you hear this from somebody and you go, oh, I'm so sorry, really, it's just horrible. What a horrible person she is. I'm really sorry that you have to go through this. And then Toulmin comes and says, no, this is not how it works. You just said a claim, but the grounds are just have to have a warrant there. And then you go, what is a warrant? Well, he says, the warrant is what links the grounds to the claim. This is what makes the audience understand how the grounds are connected to supporting the claim. So sometimes the warrant is implicit, not directly stated, like in this case here, but the warrant can be also stated directly. So let's make this argument a little bit stronger and say, saw her texts. This would be a fact, told me that she was interested in this guy. That would be expert opinion, right? Or what would be an example, she stated in one of her texts that she likes the guy more than she likes me. So here I have a fact. I have an expert opinion in a sense. And I also have an example. Okay? And the backing gives additional support to the claim by addressing the different questions related to the claim. For example, my girlfriend is cheating on me and she is openly inviting flirtations from this other guy. The qualifier, on the other hand, is essentially the limits to the claim or an understanding that the claim is not true in all situations. So these qualifiers add strength to the claims because they can help the audience understand the author does not expect her or his opinion to be true all the time, or for her or his ideas to work all the time. So if writers use qualifiers that are too broad, such as always or never, their claims can be really difficult to support. So qualifiers such as some, many help limit the claim. So, for example, in most situations, texting another person is a form of cheating would be considered a good qualifier in this situation. The rebuttal, which is the final stage or the final um, part of Toulmin's model argument is when the author addresses the opposing views. This is a very important part because if you do not acknowledge that there is an opposing view, you're basically weakening your claim rather than strengthening it. Let me give you an example. So, for example, David did not fight just a measly enemy. He fought Goliath, the giant. And so when he managed to defeat Goliath, he was considered a real hero. Same here in our arguments, unless we present like a good rebuttal and then refute that rebuttal, we're not going to make our argument look strong. So we can use a rebuttal to preempt counter arguments and making the original argument look stronger because we can anticipate the kind of counter arguments we're going to be getting. Like, for example, texting is not a form of cheating. It does not involve infidelity. It has nothing to do with being physically involved with another person. You can always refute that by bringing in research. I'm making this up, of course. A recent study published by Oxford University Press shows that when couples become involved in texting and flirting behaviors with others, it's an indication that the relationship is about to crumble. So this is a very short summary of Toulmin's model argument, and it is a very interesting way to approach arguments. Try to apply this day to day. So whenever you hear an argument, don't take things at face value. Try to question them. So if you hear a claim, try to see how it's backed up and how it's supported, rather than just accepting it at face value. I hope you've enjoyed this session, and I will see you in our next video.